It is time to expand minds through movies, TV, sports, and flicks. It is time to boldly go where no podcast has gone before. It is time for the Captain Talks Flicks.
The Captain Talk Flicks.
Welcome to the Captain Talks Flicks podcast. I'm your host, the Captain Cortez, aka Mr. Love, and this is where we talk flicks. I welcome the podcast where me, the Captain, talks about movies, TV, sports, flicks, anything you can see on a tube or screen. I like to get on here and give my unique perspective, because after 47 years of being on planet Earth, I've developed a new perspective about these movies, TV, sports, and flicks, and I like to get on and tell you about it, because just maybe you care. And according to the stats, it looks like you do care. I want to give a big shout out to Peru. Got some plays on Peru this past week. Gracias, gratitude, todo raba. I heard you guys just discovered a new snake, and you named that snake after Harrison Ford, Indiana Jones. That is so awesome. Indiana Jones, Harrison Ford has a snake named after him. When I become rich and famous, I want you to name a snake after the captain. Shane Cortez the captain. Or maybe not a snake, maybe some kind of animal would be cool. So anyways, it's very cool, awesome. Found a snake named Harrison Ford. And just FYI, back in the day I went to school to be a radio DJ, but never got a job. I think I never got a job because I just didn't have the focus. If I would have had the focus, then maybe that would enable me to become a radio DJ. But I didn't. It allowed me to become the greatest podcaster in the Matrix. Something to debate, might be true, might not be true, but I said it on the internet, so it's gotta be true, right? Because everything on the internet is facts, not facts, true, false, propaganda, fake news, the Matrix. Snakes, bears, goats, lions, monkeys, I don't know. I didn't make the internet. Ask the people that made the internet. So when you're online, just be aware, just watch out. Anyways, I could ramble all day, but I won't. Let's get right into the podcast. But first, a word from our sponsor. Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes I rap, and a while back, I rapped again. I dropped a song called Yoke. It's me, the Captain, Che Cortez, rapping in my unique style over synthy, weird, ambient, experimental beats. I guarantee you, when you hear this track, you've never heard a song like this before in your life. So if you want to hear the Captain rap, I will put a link below to the track, Yoke. Check it out. Now, let's get on the podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, I am back again, and it's a beautiful, warm, sunny day where I'm at. I just got done mowing the lawn. Believe it or not, to Captain mows the lawn, I get out there and get dirty, bro, sweaty, mowing lawns, bro. It's how I roll. The Captain does the work. Yeah, it's very fun. A lot of sun, vitamin D. Yeah, enjoy it. Sweat a little bit. Nature, bro. Mowing lawns. Beautiful. I like yard work and lawns. Very cool, very cool, very cool. So I just got done mowing the lawn, and I just had a grilled cheese sandwich. Yeah, so good. A little toasted bread with some melted cheese. So lovely. Cheese is so good. So anyways, yes, mowing the lawn, had a grilled cheese sandwich, and now it is time to podcast. And ladies and gentlemen, this week I noticed something. When I was scrolling the internet, looking at different news stories from around the globe, I just kind of became aware, or kind of reminded me of like how much we obsess over people on the screens. And when I say screens, I'm talking computer screens, phone screens, watch screens, any kind of screen where there's data, information, people, right? So I just noticed, I've always been aware of this, but kind of more aware recently that we just obsess over these people on the screens. Social media people, influencers, politicians, athletes, singers, anyone on the screen that talks about stuff or does art or does something. A lot of people follow these people. And a lot of people follow these people very passionately. So passionate that they would do things and take action like that probably maybe not be the best. I just read a story earlier today about somebody that follows somebody. Die-hard supporter. And they were willing to do some very, very crazy actions because of this human being. And I just found it weird, that we would do these kind of things for people we see on the screen, because we don't really know these people. I mean, you don't really know these people. You don't know them. You don't know them like you know your mom or your dad or your friend or your coworker, like that. You just see them on screens and they talk, and like we feel we know these people. Like maybe you feel you know me. And I'm not saying you don't know me because I share a lot on these podcasts. But you don't know me like you know like the people I just said, your neighbor, your friend, your family, whatever. You just know them a little more intimately than you know me. But the way these social media people talk, the way these influencers talk, the way these actors, artists, whoever on screens talk, they just talk so well and so good. They can draw you in to their aura, to their vibe, and you just feel them so much. And you become such a hardcore supporter. And you will take actions that sometimes may not be the best way to move. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you this. You're going to see a lot of people on the screen. They're going to say a lot of things. A lot of beliefs, ideologies, thoughts, whatever, about different things, different ideas. And I talk about this on the podcast all the time. It's a running theme for these podcasts. And I always revisit it because these screens hold a lot of information. And they can be very powerful. And a lot of us that don't have a lot of guidance, we may see these different people, whoever they are, man, woman, whatever walk of life, whatever philosophy, we see these people and they speak so well. And they talk so passionately and they sound so believable. And we just eat it up and follow these people so hardcore. And we will do whatever these people say and do whatever they ask and think however they ask us to think because we're just so captivated by that charisma from these people, right? Yeah, it happens. And I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I'm following this lady, and I've been watching her the last couple of weeks. And she has a certain way of doing things, and it's a way of doing things that I had considered doing for a long time. And now I'm kind of moving towards that way of doing things. What I just talked about a minute ago. We see these people on screens, and they talk so well and so passionately that we might be moved to take action. Now, this action I'm taking is not crazy. This action I'm taking is not bad for me because I'm always in pursuit of greater, better health. And so whatever I can do to get to a better place, health-wise, in all aspects of life, all metrics you want to measure, I'm chasing that and going after that. And I feel this person I'm following is presenting information and ideas, philosophies, and ideologies that are going to benefit me and move me in a healthier direction. This is what I believe now. And I'm going to try it out and walk that path and see what happens. And maybe I'll have enhancements. Now, additionally, if it does not work out for me, I will stop. Quit easy. I'll quit so fast. But I'm always open to, exploring new things. Now, that is the power of these people on screens. This is not another human being I met in real life telling me this. This is someone on the screen who just presented the ideas in a certain way, and now I'm like following that path, right? What I just talked about. So as we navigate the screens, you are going to find people like that. You're going to find people that you feel connected to and like just feel what they're saying so much. Maybe it's the way they talk. Maybe because they sound so passionate saying it. I don't know. Maybe it's the information. Who knows? But you're going to find these people. And you're going to hear this information. And you're going to believe it. You're going to think, I should make that choice. And that's cool. But I would always say this. When you see and hear these people on screens, whatever they're telling you, whatever they're peddling, whatever they're talking about, whatever ideology, philosophy, belief, whatever they're spitting at you, it's cool. Listen and take it. But before you take action, bro, before you make a move on it, you might want to thoroughly go down the rabbit hole of, doing your research, as the people say, do your research to see, does this jive? Does this make sense? Does this work for me? Consult your health experts, consult your experts, go down rabbit holes of internet to just see, is this information presented, these beliefs or these things, do they suit my life? Do they fit what I'm trying to do? Wherever I'm trying to go, whatever I'm trying to accomplish, is this going to help me on that journey to get to the place I'm trying to get to? Right? Whatever the information is, right? No matter who's telling you, even if you hear the captain, say, Captain, we trust you. We hear your podcast. You seem like a real down-to-earth guy. You know what you're talking about, bro. We follow you. We believe you. That's fine. I appreciate that. But everything I say in this podcast, double check, triple check, do your research, look it up. Don't just listen to me, bro. Don't blindly follow me, to quote some guy on the internet I follow a lot who says the same thing. I say a lot of stuff in these podcasts, and I'm trying to put out positive, uplifting information. I feel the things I'm saying will help us get to that place. But even that being said, don't trust my word either. Double check everything I say. Go down rabbit holes, check it out. Don't blindly follow me, I'm telling you. And do that for everybody. We're in an age where there's so much information available at your fingertips, right? Now, it's cool for people to bring ideas to you so you can see them. But once you discover these ideas, don't just say it's fact just because these people tell you that. Go research, go through it. See, like I said, does this work for me? Is this true for me? Is this going to help me out where I'm trying to get to? Because I'm telling you, a lot of people these days are obsessed with these people on screens. And they just follow whatever they say. Whatever they think, whatever they say, whatever they do, just follow that, right? One of the things I'm trying to do with this podcast is, of course, talk about movies, TV, sports, and flicks. And see, we know what lessons we get out of it. but also just to open our mind to think more critically, just think about things in general, right? I'm just putting ideas out here, information out here. I'm not trying to guide you to think a certain way or believe a certain thing. I'm just presenting things and you just look at it, hear it, listen, and then you think about it and just make your own assessment of what I'm saying, right? You can believe what I say, that's fine, it's cool. But also, don't just do that. Study what I'm saying, think what I'm saying, analyze it. There's a quote from Tupac where he's like, I'm gonna spark the mind of the next generation of like somebody or whatever. That's all I'm trying to do here. I'm just trying to spark your mind so you just think deeply about everything. It doesn't matter what it is. Whatever you're doing, it doesn't matter what choices we're talking about. Think deeply about them all. Pause, think deeply. Whatever you move you're making, think deeply about it, analyze, study. Is this the best move? Now on that journey, even if you do deep thought about it, even if you do research, there will be mistakes made. It happens no matter how much research and try to do the best choice you can. Sometimes it happens. As we move through the timeline and we just go deeper dives, I feel less of that will happen if we just take time to think these choices through, whatever they are. And while traveling this path, we will follow people on screens, right? I just feel obsessing over them and their beliefs is probably not the best way to move. Right, they're regular human beings like me and you with the same tools available to them like me and you. What's so beautiful about 2023, information and data is equally available to almost everybody. You just got to take the time to thoroughly find the information, look for it, study it, right? Yeah, just put a little time aside to do that. I know there's a lot happening. I know we're busy people, man. But if these choices we're making are very important, we need to do the due diligence as people say and do the research as people say and to make sure we're making the best choice possible, bro. So, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of people on these screens saying a lot of things, and people are obsessed making bad choices over it. And I just want to say to you guys, follow me. Let's not do that. Let's not obsess over these people. It's not how we move and operate. If we want maximum benefits, enhancements in 2023, it's not the way to move. So let's think about our choices. Let's think about the information being presented, and let's just make the best choices moving forward so we can have the most enhanced, vibrant life we can have. Yeah, that's all I want to do. So ladies and gentlemen, thanks for listening. Appreciate it. Gracias, gratitude. And until next time, we'll see you. That which does not kill us makes us stronger. Friedrich Nietzsche. Until next time, this is Captain Peace.
The Captain Talks Flicks.